golden age of Call of Duty. I remember I was 10 years old when I first played Call of Duty. I was definitely a part of the golden age, and I think that's what made it so good. Every single year Call of Duty dropped. From 2007 to 2012, I was always sick from school for that full week. I don't know about anybody else, but I personally feel if you were never sick on the day Call of Duty dropped, or at least for the week, then you were not a part of the golden age of Call of Duty. But when was the golden era of Call of Duty? I've played all the way through it, and this is my personal opinion. So starting in good old 2007, we've got Call of Duty 4, which I'm going to have to upset a lot of people now. This is the only Call of Duty that I have not played. I did actually start on World at War, but I do have no regrets. I absolutely loved World at War all the way to Black Ops 2 in 2012, but the question is that the golden age? I feel like we need to ask ourselves 3 questions. Why was that era the golden age for Call of Duty? When did it actually start specifically, and when did it end? What was that time frame that was the perfect sweet spot where everybody absolutely loved Call of Duty? When you used to get in party chat with your friends, and you used to wait till your parents left the house so you could swear on the mic, because if you did it when you were at home, you'd get smacked. I don't know about anybody else, but that was extremely relevant for me. All the router would just get turned off if they heard me shouting and screaming enough. From the writing on the screen to the kill streaks, to the new perks that they even released, and the guns especially were a major part of it. The maps as well were so iconic. I feel like it just took a complete step up from the previous Call of Duties. And I think COD 4 actually kicked it off for what was a great run of Call of Duties. So I think we can probably all agree COD 4 Modern Warfare was the start of the golden era. The next year COD 5 got released, and I'm not going to lie, this was my first Call of Duty that I played, and it was absolutely unbelievable. From the kill streaks, to the dogs, to the guns, MP40, the Thompson, Juggernaut, extended mag. I was a bit of a dick when they put the artillery strikes on. The fact you even got dogs, just the voice in the background. How dim and scary the game actually was. I remember loading up zombies on that with my friend when I was younger, and when the light was off, and I actually used to get scared at the intro to zombies. I used to genuinely, as a child, be scared of Call of Duty zombies on World at War. I couldn't actually play single player because it was that scary. That's probably just me. But the fact that a game scared me kind of shows how good it actually was. I'm actually curious, before I do go any further, put down what your favourite Call of Duty was in the golden era, and let me know when you actually think the golden eras of Call of Duties actually stopped. It'll be interesting to see what other people think. I feel like the graphics on World at War were part of why it was so good as well. I remember getting the first PTRS, I think you had to be like level 55 or 50, something like that. Even 10th Prestige, I remember I used to see 10th Prestige on World at War all the time and thought it looked so good. The emblems were just so cool whenever you prestiged on that game. Now, you're going to have to sit down for this one because this is my all-time favourite. 2009 Modern Warfare 2. Now this game separated the boys from the men, to the point where I carried on playing this game for around 7 more years after it was released. This was that good of a Call of Duty. If you go back through my old YouTube videos, I actually did not stop playing this game. I used to trick shot on it and try and join teams like FaZe and Call of Duty clans and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, it was a lot more modern than Call of Duty 4 and World at War. The kill streaks, the fact that you got to pick your own kill streaks.
Enemy AC-130 above! Predator missile ready for launch. Repeat.
And I'm probably glazing just a little bit, but the maps, I mean, there were some bad maps, I guess, but like even the worst maps, I don't know, I couldn't think off the top of my head, but like Underpass, it was just such a great map. That's another question for the comments actually. What was your favourite map? Not just in Modern Warfare 2, but what do you think the greatest ever Call of Duty map that has ever been made is? Mine's going to have to be either Nuketown or High Rise or probably Terminal. I am Modern Warfare 2 biased, by the way, if you didn't realise. It kind of seemed like it took a step back with Black Ops 2, not in the case that the Call of Duty wasn't as good. I mean, I do think Modern Warfare 2 was a lot better than Black Ops 1. But I mean, with the modern age sort of thing, I feel like Black Ops 1 did go back a little bit. It just didn't quite hit the bar that Modern Warfare 2 set, but it was still a lot better than all these new Call of Duties being released now. Black Ops 1, for me, I mean, it brought some of the best zombies that we have ever seen. I can't lie, the zombies on Black Ops 1 were unbeatable. There is nothing that beats Black Ops 1 zombies back in the day with your friends. Before we keep going, let's make a tier list. We've got Call of Duty 4, we've got World at War, we've got Modern Warfare 2. While we're here, we may as well throw in Black Ops 1. For the time being, I'm going to have to put COD 4 in A tier. This reflection is not as a game as a whole, but in comparison to each other. We're going to put COD 4 in B tier. We're going to put World at War in high A tier. We're going to put Modern Warfare 2 in S tier. And we're going to put Black Ops 1 in A tier just because the zombies does bring it all the way up. Apart from that, Black Ops 1 was a great game. The guns, some of the camos were pretty cool as well. Black Ops playstyle seemed kind of slow, which is what Call of Duty Roots is all about. I feel like the kill streaks, the fact that they had one in a chamber, they had the gun game, game. And they even added things like theater mode, which was really good as well. I think the sounds and the audio and the background music in this game are kind of iconic as well when you first load it up. The maps were really good on this game as well, I can't lie. The sniping was extremely difficult, but again, as a whole, it was a really good Call of Duty. I cannot oversell the zombies enough for Black Ops 1. Kino de Toten is 100% up there. It is my favourite map on zombies, and I think that was what started off the zombies franchise extremely well. World at War did a great job in the start, however, Black Ops 1 really solidified that for future zombies for Black Ops 2 and so on. And then in 2011, we moved over to Modern Warfare 3, which kind of changed the sniping community at the time. This was such a big year for snipers. You could do like Moab slide shots with the riot shields. There was loads of cool glitches on Modern Warfare 3. Some of these maps on Modern Warfare 3 were absolutely insane. I love how they remastered like the terminal map on the game. I personally didn't play loads of Modern Warfare 3, but the times I did play it, I hit a couple of cool trick shots.
Oh, no, no, no. No! He left!
It wasn't my favourite Call of Duty. I thought it was really good, but it wasn't up there with the others. Again, I am saying this Call of Duty is part of the golden era just because this is a lot better than the most recent Call of Duties anyway. For me, Modern Warfare 3 seemed a little bit more fast-paced than Black Ops 1. It kind of like met Modern Warfare 2 standards in the sense that when you noob tube and all this sort of stuff like with the shotguns that they have on the game, you just died instantly. I felt like you could just get beamed. But again, it was completely different to the other Call of Duties. I feel like it was a slight mix between Modern Warfare 2. I don't really know, but it does have a lot of Modern Warfare 2 in it. Modern Warfare 3 was basically the upgrade from Modern Warfare 2. Personally, I don't think it was a better Call of Duty, but it was more modernised. I feel like the graphics on the game, as well as all the additional snipers and the kill streaks, like they added the Moab, which I didn't think was as good as the Nuke, but was still really good. All the specialist streaks that they added in-game, I feel like they just remade Modern Warfare 2, but just a lot more modern and different. I feel like some of the maps weren't great on here, but the majority of them were pretty decent, especially the remastered maps that they added. Regardless, it was a great Call of Duty, better than these new-gen Call of Duties that they're bringing out at the moment, even though I'm going to be playing Black Ops 7, but that's besides the point. For the fifth and the final year, ending off the 5 Call of Duty run streak, we have Black Ops 2, the one and only. This was a top tier, top of the line, top of the range Call of Duty. This was one of the Call of Duties that will never be topped ever in the future. This was such a nostalgic Call of Duty that I feel like people think about out of all the rest. With Modern Warfare 2 and World at War, they think about this game right here. Not only was the zombies absolutely amazing when they brought Transit in and these other maps that they have like Town, and then the DLCs came, they brought Studio out, which was already a map which was crazy. I can't remember if that came from Fire Range on Black Ops 1, but anyway, it was such a good map pack. All the camos, this was a great year for camos, I can't lie. The camos on these guns were absolutely insane. I feel like they were luminescent, so bright, and they were just moving and everything.
So, Depth, what was the best BO2 camo?
There's so many, but I'd probably say Blue Tiger, it's up there with one of my favourite, and Afterlife, and a couple of others. Even the guns like the DSR, the Sniper, the Ballista were such great weapons. And then even the shotguns like the Remington and the M12. And the holographic sight, the red dot that they had on this game was absolutely lethal. Shooting through walls with an LSAT was absolutely ridiculous. You're never going to be able to beat maps like Raid that they add to the game. I feel this is one of the last Call of Duties they made that was top tier. I think Black Ops 3 was really good, but again, you had to wait a couple of years for this game. But these 5 set of Call of Duties that were part of the golden era really defined what made Call of Duty such a great franchise as what it is today, I think. After this, they did step away going into all the futuristic stuff. I don't know if that was the real downfall of it going into the futuristic stuff, or whether they just didn't have the same feel with the same maps. The gameplay was a lot quicker. I don't know if the guns were as nostalgic. I feel like everything was so modern and futuristic on the screen when you killed someone. It just wasn't that like plus 500 on Modern Warfare 2. Unless it's just part of everybody getting older as well, which made the game a little bit worse. Things don't get as fun as you get older, I guess. They're always better when you're kids.
There's nothing wrong with getting old, Depth.
If you were playing these between the ages of 10 and 15 or 16, then you are definitely a part of the golden era Call of Duty, and we genuinely had the best era for Call of Duties coming out. I could have gone into detail with this video a lot more, as I did play all of these quite a lot. I probably have somewhere around 10,000 plus hours on all these Call of Duties combined. But if you did enjoy any part of the video, please drop a like, and if it gave you any sort of nostalgia, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube.
Do it! Subscribe to Depth!
I will be playing the new Black Ops 7 and be releasing some content on that, as well as still on the older Call of Duties as well. I've got a Black Ops 2 video coming out very soon. So hopefully you enjoyed watching. Hopefully you agreed with my tier list. Let me know what your tier list is down in the comments. And it's been Depth, and I'll see you in the next video.